We are here live in the Valid Music Studio on Nashville's independent radio, of course, 100.1 FM. We're also streaming at volume.com/lightning100 as we welcome in our headliners for Nashville Sunday night, this Sunday out at 3rd and Lindsley. Conor Kelly and the Time Warp joining us here in the studio. Welcome, guys. So good to have you here.
Thank you so much.
Excited about the show on Sunday night. Of course, Brother Love will be the host out at 3rd and Lindsley. Sounding great as you guys are just kind of getting a line check here, kind of tuning up. So excited about the show. First things first, though, for folks listening or maybe watching us on the stream, give us like the elevator pitch of Conor and the Time Warp. Where you guys from? Maybe for those that aren't as familiar as some of us are with you and your music, tell us a little bit about yourselves and the band.
Well, we started out in Knoxville, Tennessee. Go Vols.
Go Vols.
That's a big one.
You have to say that if you're from Knoxville, right?
Okay. Yeah, they're all listening. Me and my brother Ben, we've been playing music together since we were little kids, and
look at that.
Yeah, we moved to Nashville last year.
Lieutenant Dan with special delivery of the Frothy Monkey coffee because, we live to serve here.
We're getting the juices going in here today. Yeah. But yeah, indie rock, alternative rock. We love experimenting with all the neighboring rock genres and things. And
did all of you guys kind of have the same influences as far as growing up, like what you listened to, what you liked? Is that kind of what brought you together? How did you guys put the band together?
There's all sorts of different things. I mean, me and Ben definitely had a lot of the same inspirations and things, like everything from movies to TV shows and obviously music and all these different records and things we'd have on our iPods, and we'd burn CDs.
Right.
That was a big thing. I remember like burning CDs and going out on the lake and like having one of those little like silver disc things. You put the CD in, you got the headphones.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Like, me
CD
and Ben
player.
would share. I think that's what they call that. Yeah, a CD player.
Yeah,
it's been so long.
That's
our
it.
Our big sister would always make us some good CDs.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Shout out to Caroline.
That's great.
That's awesome. And it's interesting, too, because you're saying the two of you kind of had similar interests. We listen to the same kind of stuff. I know my brother and I, we kind of had that, but not so much. And then on the other side, Larry, you've talked about you and your brother sharing a room and listening to two completely different.
Kiss on one side and Run DMC on the other side in a very small bedroom. And it was fantastic because we all learned all the types of music that now we all love.
That is awesome.
Influence is product of our influences.
Yeah, I feel like we have more of that now than we did when we were kids. Like when we were kids, we were kind of sharing like the same playlist or whatever. But now, like I'll be upstairs listening to, I don't know, Lana Del Rey, and Ben will be downstairs listening to the Melvins or something.
Nice.
It's like the house is always exuding different noise.
All right.
The neighbors love it.
So a lot of different influences coming together in Conor Kelly and the Time Warp. Again, they're here in studio. They're going to be headlining Lightning 100's Nashville Sunday night. They'll take the stage at 3rd and Lindsley Sunday night at 8 p.m., But let's get a little bit of a sample of what we can expect on Sunday night. Which song would you guys like to play first?
This is Lines in Your Face.
All right. We've got Conor Kelly and the Time Warp live here on Lightning 100.
I tried picturing you. Did you like what I drew? Now that you and the sun, we do whatever you want. And I think it's fine the way we wrinkle in time. So I'll try to appear more than twice every year. You got lines in your face, look what you done with the place. You got lines in your face, look what you done with the place. And now that we're old enough, I don't care. And I'm never home enough, I'm elsewhere. You got lines in your face, look what you done with the plate. You got lines in your face, look what you done with the plate. I won't be alone. I won't be alone.
Conor Kelly and the Time Warp here in the Valid Music Studio on Lightning in the Morning. Again, they're going to be headlining Lightning 100's Nashville Sunday night. They'll take the stage at 8 o'clock. Doors open as usual at 5:30. And then we've got a bonus set for you. Lara Ruggles is actually going to take the stage before the show goes live here on the air at 6:30. And then Robin August at 7, followed by Conor Kelly and the Time Warp at 8 o'clock. Tickets available at thirdandlindsley.com. It is an all-ages show. And Lara Ruggles actually going to be here in studio when we all get out of here. And as Stephanie comes in, Lara will be here with Stephanie right around 11 o'clock this morning. But sounding great, guys. Are you usually up playing at, 9:30 in the morning or not so much? No,
not at all.
Not at all.
We're even up.
I'm not always up at all, yeah.
Let me tell you, A++ to have a change of feel, right? You got
Yes.
and then the drum, to do that without a kick drum, my friends, is phenomenal. That was a great feel. It was we were dancing, I'm dancing. I can't wait to see the whole show on Sunday night. So what do you got in store? Anything that you can tell us to entice us to come out? Because I'm there already. So we got to
Dan
get
will
everybody
have
out.
He will have a kick drum
Yeah.
show on Sunday.
Nice.
Yeah.
We'll be a little bit louder than we just were there.
That's great.
I mean, we're playing a lot of new songs from the new record.
Right.
New record's called This Egg. It's out March 14th. We're gonna play mostly stuff from the new record, but also, some of our released classics and all that good stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be really fun.
Do you guys, and you said you're getting ready to kind of hit the road and do a bunch of shows. What's the process for determining the set list for the shows? Do you guys kind of have the same thing, maybe alter a song or two here and there, or is it like a full-on cage match where you're like, no, this is what we're playing, this is the sequence? What's that like for you guys?
The only thing that stays the same is like there are a couple like couplets of songs that like we always play together. It's like those two sound good together. But as far as where those end up in the set, we kind of read the room and just like we switch it up a lot. We usually start with the same two songs, and then after that, it's like it can get pretty different. Especially if we get bored on the road and we want to just like switch
Mix it
things
up.
We'll throw in
Yeah.
like weird covers even sometimes, and
I think that's really cool too for the audience, because it's like you kind of go into it knowing that, well, they're not exactly sure what they're going to play.
It's unique.
But it's going to be whatever it's going to be in the
definitely
moment.
true.
That's the, judging by the audience. I think that's really cool. You kind of, it's each show is a unique experience.
It's a unicorn. Every show. Every show. Conor Kelly and
A
the Time Warp.
unicorn.
Every show unicorn tour. That's fantastic.
I like that.
That's great.
But yeah, we're about to go out west with Arts Fishing Club. We're doing a run with them. They're
Nice.
Nashville guys.
Yeah.
Shout out Arts Fishing Club.
Very
we're doing
familiar with those guys. Yeah.
Pretty much the whole West Coast. I mean, we're doing like 4 shows in Colorado, 4 shows in California. We're going up to Portland and Seattle.
Nice.
Wow.
All those places.
Have you been to these places yet, or this be the first time that
The only place I haven't been is Portland. I think we've played in most of these cities before, except for there's some smaller towns in Colorado that we haven't done, like Telluride and Buena Vista and places like that.
You can't go wrong. Pretty much anywhere you end up in Colorado is going to be beautiful, right?
I hope it's nice weather like this the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, it's kind of hit or miss. In March, it could either be snowing or it could be like summer weather.
So how are you traveling?
Like here.
What are you traveling
We
in?
travel in a Ford Transit van.
All right.
The door handle is broken on it right now.
All right. So we know which van is yours, the one with the broken handle.
Yeah, so if you see a white van with a broken handle, it's not a bunch of criminals. It's Conor Kelly and the Time Warp, which is probably the same thing.
Yeah, it has all our gear and expensive.
Yeah, and feel free to smash the window and steal all of our stuff.
No, don't even offer the suggestion, Conor. Come on now. And is this like a rental, or did you guys buy this?
We own it.
You own it. So are you gonna wrap it? You gonna paint it like the Mystery Machine?
You know, we
something
thought
cool
about
like
that, but we feel like that's probably the easiest way to get pulled over. You know, they're like, oh, here's a band, let's pull them over and search. Not that we got anything bad going on. Definitely not. But yeah,
Band here, equipment here. You want to avoid that.
Yeah, you kind of just want to keep it incognito.
Yeah.
Like,
got the LeBron James. Yeah,
we do have a huge LeBron James sticker. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
So we don't actually have one of him, but it's like the one that went under it. It just says like LeBron James.
Yeah,
It goes like all the way across the side. It was in his room, like.
I had a LeBron fathead when I was little.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about the fatheads.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't know what happened to the actual fathead of LeBron, but the label that just says LeBron James at the bottom, when we moved out of our house in Knoxville, I just took it off the wall in my childhood bedroom. We put it on the van, and it's been there.
And it's still there.
It's still there.
The goat.
Conor Kelly and the Time Warp joining us here in the Valid Music Studio. Again, they're going to be headlining Nashville Sunday night out at 3rd and Lindsley. They'll be taking the stage at 8 o'clock. Doors open at 5:30. All ages show. Grab your tickets at thirdandlindsley.com. So I think maybe we're going to get one of the couplets you're talking about here.
Yes,
little song into another song.
Yeah, the first song is Nocamoa, and it's going to go into the title track of the album, This Egg.
All right, Conor Kelly and the Time Warp live in the Valid Music Studio on Lightning 100.
This way's right and that way's wrong, but no one can assure me of anything. I'll hang tight and we'll play along, but no one can assure me of anything. No one can assure me of anything. No one can assure me of anything. I'll swear by the road maps until I crash. I like to think I'm safe by something in the dash. I like to think I know anything at all. If you catch me standing too tall, nail me to the car. This way's right and that way's wrong, but no one can assure me of anything. I'll hang tight and we'll play along, but no one can assure me of anything. 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 Dedicate you a stone, they leave you flowers and gin. 'Cause I'll die up on the fence, taking every waiting for you. I know in your own twisted way you did what you had to do. I guess no one ever told you no. Did anybody ever tell you no? You're free, but only physically. I know it follows you around. This air will become a cage and then become the ground. I guess no one ever told you no. Didn't anybody ever tell us no? Call, and it was the loudest thing around. You're bright, but you're always playing dumb, as if you heard a sound. I guess no one ever told me no. Tell us no.
Nicely done, guys.
Man,
Conor Kelly and the
you.
Time Warp joining us here in the Valid Music Studio. Yes, we are live here on Lightning 100, and you get a chance to see and hear Conor Kelly and the Time Warp with Robin August and Lara Ruggles live at 3rd and Lindsley this Nashville Sunday night. Again, the doors open at 5:30. The show starts at 6:30. And the broadcast, as usual, here on Lightning 100 starts at 7 p.m. You can also dial up volume.com/lightning100 and watch and listen to the show for free. I can imagine not everybody from Knoxville is going to be able to make it to the show, so at least they can dial into volume.com and watch the show.
Cool.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Guys, thank you so much for being here. Sounding great. Again, if they're sounding this good at 9:30 in the morning.
Forget about it. It's going to be perfect.
You know?
Absolutely. I love it. This is going to be great.
And I don't know, Brother Love, were you over there kind of doing some impromptu, like what you would play for percussion?
Some interpretive dancing.
Or
I was
something?
interpretively dancing, and I was playing a tambourine.
Yeah, okay.
Air tambourine.
We'll bring you a tambourine next
I
time.
left it out of the mix, guys. Don't worry. It didn't make the radio.
And I was like, because I couldn't hear the basses going sort of direct. I couldn't hear it directly right in the room. So I just was making it up in my head.
I was feeding off of your energy. It was
So
good.
a song back to back like that. Does it start as one song and you're like, man, these two songs should just be separate? Like, was it one song?
No, there were two songs.
They were
and
two
then
songs?
They both had like this ambience at the end that were in the same key, so we just
Nice.
sandwiched them together.
That's because I know I've been in the position where it's like, hey, as the band member, they're like, hey, you got time for one more, and we go, okay.
yeah, and then you play
And
a
it's
10-minute song.
Yeah, it's a 10-minute song, and they're like, well, how did it sound? They're like, well, It sounded great, but we asked you for one more. But you're like, but you got to hear it. It's 2 songs in one for a reason. So this is going to be so great. Come on down to Nashville Sunday night at 3rd and Lindsley this Sunday night to see Conor Kelly and the Time Warp. Oh my goodness, I'll be there.
Yeah, Brother Love will be. So yeah, if you guys work on some percussion, he can help out on Sunday night.
You better have those same dance moves on Sunday.
I got better ones. Now I have rehearsal. This is rehearsal dance moves.
Right. Those are acoustic dance moves.
Yes, exactly.
Again, doors open at 5:30. Is an all-ages show. 3rdandlindsley.com to get your tickets. And the first act that will take the stage, Lara Ruggles, will be here in studio with Stephanie at 11 o'clock this morning. So stay tuned for that. Guys, again, thank you so much for being here.
Much.
So great to have you on the show. We look forward to seeing you at 3rd and Lindsley this Sunday night.